Hello, namaskar everyone. You're watching SK Live. I'm your host Indranil Basu. Today we have Mr. Naman Ojha with us. Naman, thanks a lot for coming on SK Live. कैसे हैं आप?
मैं बिल्कुल अच्छा हूँ and thanks to Sports Kida for having me
No,
on
it's
your show.
you're a champion of a cricketer. You retired recently. But एक चीज मेरा दिमाग में सभी वक्त आता है. I have to ask you this.
Yes, please.
मूवी का ऑफर आया अभी तक?
नहीं, अभी तक नहीं आया.
No, वो एक हीरोपंती टाइप है अंदर. I could whenever you batted also there was sort of you carried that sort of attitude on the field.
Thank you.
नहीं मगर सचमुच I mean you should contemplate doing acting also.
No, I enjoy my cricket and later also now after my retirement I'll try and play leagues around the world and let's see how it goes for 1 year and as well as other assignments if it comes in my way.
2014 में जब MS Dhoni retired from Test cricket, everyone was surprised.
Yes.
For a brief while, Naman Ojha was seen wearing that whites for one Test match in Sri Lanka, and then what happened? He just disappeared after that. I mean, every time everyone can't start with a bang, but यहाँ पर expectation ऐसा है कि आपको पहला मैच में जाके you have to be a Superman, but it's not possible all the time. All great cricketers don't get a great start to their career. But क्या था उस समय? I mean, when MS left, you came into the reckoning again in national reckoning. और कैसा वो माहौल कैसा था? थोड़ा बताइए. What was your position that time?
अच्छा माहौल था एक्चुअली. IPL 2014 बहुत अच्छा था मेरे लिए. देन हम लोग ऑस्ट्रेलिया गए ए टूर पे. वहाँ पे बहुत बहुत बढ़िया परफॉर्मेंस हुआ मेरा. 2 टेस्ट मैच खेला. 2 टेस्ट मैच में मैंने 430 रन बनाए. 430 runs in 2 टेस्ट मैचेस at an average of 430. I got out only once in the second test match, second unofficial test match. Then I was hopeful that I'll get a chance. Then I've gone to England for last two test matches. मेरे को तब लगा था शायद लास्ट टेस्ट मैच खेलेंगे क्योंकि ऑलरेडी 2-1 हो गया था सीरीज में. तो पर ठीक है, उस समय नहीं मिला. फिर ऑस्ट्रेलिया, फिर देन आई केम इन इंडिया. आई गॉट अगेन डबल 100 इन दिलीप ट्रॉफी अगेन नॉर्थ जोन एट चंडीगढ़. Then I was sure that I'll get my chance. Then we went to Australia and then selectors picked me for only one test match. But then after that test match, next test match, Mahi Bhai took retirement. So I thought that they'll call me again. But I didn't got a call. Then again I keep scoring runs in domestic cricket. I got a 150 against Mumbai, then 100 against Karnataka. Then a match-saving knock against Tamil Nadu in Tamil Nadu on a turning track. So it was very, very nice. So I was hopeful that I'll get a chance. Then IPL happened. Then team went to Bangladesh. Then again I was not in that squad. Then team went for Sri Lanka. Then again I was not in the squad. Then last test match Saha got injured and I got a call. So I got out, but I think in that test match was very crucial and a decided test match in Sri Lanka. But according to me, means I performed really well in that test match. So,
I remember you scored 35 odd runs in the second inning. That was quite
37 in the second inning. So
yeah, beg your pardon. But what was really striking for all the viewers who joined, 2013-14, Naman Ojha scored around 835 runs in 7 Ranji Trophy games. That was phenomenal. I mean, you are in top form.
Yes, I was in top form. Then I got 430 runs in Australia. Then again I came back to India. Again I got 700 or 800 runs. I didn't remember, but I got again 800 runs in that season. So almost almost over 2,000 runs in 2 seasons. So I was pretty hopeful that I'll get a series to play and then see what happens. But it didn't happen at that time. And then again I just keep on playing domestic cricket from there on. And then last year after that I decided in last 2 months I decided that it's better that a youngster will play, and let's see how it goes. And let's play some T20 league, so it will prolong my career by 2 years, so I can play more T20 games, which I now which I love most.
No, but you have you can afford to love anything, because someone with
Thank you.
close to 8,000 Ranji Trophy runs, close to 10,000 first class runs from 146 test first class matches, quite commendable. I mean, and staying there, because हमें एक चीज पता है नमन, कि उस लेवल पे रणजी ट्रॉफी लेवल से निकल के ऊपर जाना, that is a tough bit, and
Correct.
you but unfortunately you didn't get that kind of push which was needed. But you kept coming back, kept scoring runs, kept taking wickets. That journey के बारे में बताइए. You were so strong every time. You were picked, you were made to play one or two games, you were in the squad, you were never given a game, but you kept going. Whenever you got a match, you were at it. That's a बहुत बहुत बड़ा परिचय है बड़ा क्रिकेटर का.
मैं बस यही सोचता था कि मुझे खेलना है, और अगर if I'll get a chance, then how I'll play, how I'll take my catches, how I'll take those tough chances, how I'll keep Ashwin, how I'll keep Amit Mishra was playing that time, then how I'll keep this guy Ishan, Umesh, and how I'll bat if I get a chance in at number 7 or number 6 or number 5, or might open the inning, then how will I perform for India? That's what I keep thinking in my mind, that how will I improve, how will I contribute for team success. That's what it's in my mind. So that kept me going from there till now.
And the best part is you never shied away from opening the innings, batting at any number. You are always ready.
Yes, I was always ready. I'm ready.
तो हमारा एक दोस्त रनिंग बोल रहा है कि इज आईपीएल गिविंग preference over domestic performances, Naman?
Yeah, that's what I feel. From last 4 5 years, I was thinking same actually, that domestic, if you play domestic and keep scoring runs, I think people will not look at those runs. And I think IPL, if you play two good innings and you are in test team, you are in one day team, you are in T20 squad. So I think T20 is I think can select from IPL to T20, but I think one day and test cricket, I think then why to play first class cricket, why to spend so much, why
I know.
because it takes lot of toll from your body, a lot of discipline required to play domestic cricket, a lot of fitness required, because it's not that easy to play domestic, because at international level you get you say very good facilities, very good physios, measures, and they are all available all the time. But in domestic, I think it's pretty difficult to get, because it's very difficult. Next day you are traveling at 5 o'clock flight, then again you're going, you are practicing, again you're playing match. So it's a bit difficult and little bit tough on bodies actually.
Naman, correct me if I'm wrong. Suppose you become you play an international series, which lasts for, let's say, a month or 1.5 months, and you do well, you become a star. You play an IPL for 2 months, play consistently, you become a star, and you have to play Ranji Trophy for 6 months consistently to become a star, right?
No, even if you play 6 months or you play 12 months, you can't become a star. Like what IPL and the one day team or T20 team, Indian team will make you a bigger star. I think Ranji, I think no one recognize much, especially those very few people in very few cricket lovers will recognize your performance. Otherwise, I don't think.
No, but isn't it very sad? I mean, that's the supply line. Ranji Trophy is what gives you that real strength of I mean, that's the future of Indian cricket. If that's where the entire supply line happens, from where it comes to that's feeding the entire system, and you don't give it attention to it. This year they don't have Ranji Trophy. Quite sad.
What I feel is, I think what BCCI has done, I think that's commendable. After this pandemic, I think it's very difficult to do this Ranji Trophy, but still they have done Mushtaq Ali because of IPL,
Hmm.
and then they have very less time. So I think they did this one day series. Vijay Hazare is going on, so I think the best BCCI can do is this only. Yes. For according to me, I think in this pandemic time, I think BCCI still is doing some tournaments and winning matches. I think that's commendable and respect for that. And plus, what I feel is, I think Ranji Trophy is for very youngsters. I think if you want to watch a 19-year-old or 22-year-old or 20 or a newcomer, I think so you can watch him in Ranji Trophy to pick IPL franchisee, and then you need to perform there to play for India. As simple as that.
No, it's
Because there are a
quite
lot of
sad
guys who are
situation.
performing, but that's fine.
You know,
It's
you
means sorry.
you also have a very sort of record behind the stumps. You have the maximum dismissals as a wicketkeeper, right?
Yes, right. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's 417. That's and catches and how many 50 plus stumping.
50 plus stumping. Yes, correct. Yes.
Yeah, that's quite a number. My God.
Yeah, I think I have kept long time actually. I have not given any excuses in last 19 years, especially last year. I think I was little. My back was not well, so I didn't kept for 3 games. I played only 3 games last season,
Mm,
so I didn't kept 3 games. I played as a batsman. I got 100. I think I got 100 against Railways in Delhi,
mm,
in
mm.
those tough conditions in which we have to save the game. But apart from that, 19 years, I have not given any excuses to anyone not to keep wicket or keep wicket. So whatever that's I think that I did it because I love it. That's
Actually, actually, it shows really. I mean, we have seen so many stars coming, and I remember when you had briefly for with the Delhi franchise in the IPL, whenever they used you in whatever position, you never complained. I never heard anything, negative being said about you. You are always right up there. I mean, in terms of for the team, if they wanted to bench you, you are ready. I say, okay, bench me, don't no problem. You are always like that.
Yeah, I am always like that. As I want to play, actually, if you don't play a game, you don't have any chance. But if you play a game at any number, there is a chance to become a hero at any number, and that's what happened. Means when I came first in Sunrisers, I didn't play first 6 games. In seventh game, I got a chance in Dubai, and I hit 10 runs of 4 balls, and we
Hmm.
won the match by 6 runs. So
Hmm.
I think that game, Chika sir, Shrikant sir told me that, Naman, that last 2 boundaries came by you, that made a difference. So that's what the little things happen. And then in next game I didn't play. Then again next game I got 70 odd runs or 17 runs in not out against 7 balls in 17 runs. Then I got a chance at up the order. But I love playing up the order all throughout my life. Whenever I got a chance to play number three or open the innings, I just grab, means I scored runs or whatever the best as with my bat, I think at the number three or open the innings. So I always enjoy batting top the order in IPL or in
And
any format.
yeah, I mean, when I remember in 2009, I think it was in South Africa when you played the first match for Rajasthan Royals, and you had a smashing start to the IPL.
Yes, yes, very good start actually. A lot of pressure on me. I was sent back from South Africa to India for first 6 games. I was not picked. Then they called me at 7 because team didn't perform very well.
Mm, mm,
So I think team management thought that let's try some new combination, and then I played in Durban. I think my first game. First game I got out on zero actually in Port Elizabeth. Then in next game in Durban I got 66 runs, and
okay,
I got a big partnership with Graham Smith, South
yeah,
African captain at that time. So
yeah.
I think in next game also I got 55 or 56 not out. So then our captain Mr. Shane Warne was really happy with me, and that's how I progressed from there in IPL.
Then who all would be your best spinners, as a wicket keeper, you really enjoyed keeping, when they bowled. It has one has to be Shane Warne for sure.
Well, yes, yes. The first one is Shane Warne, because he is a legend, living legend. And then I think Narendra Hirwani, Hiru Bhai, we call him, as he is my senior. So I enjoyed thoroughly his bowling, because chances keep coming. Means you don't have to wait for chances. Chances keep coming behind the stump. So that give me a little boost to take those chances. And then Amit Mishra is there. R Ashwin, I kept side tours also, and yeah, in that only test match which I played. I
Yeah,
think he is a little tough to keep because he has a lot of variations.
yeah.
Then one or two guy also there. I didn't remember the name. I think then our local first class players is also, they also, because I kept them very long. So one is Ankit Sharma is there. Then Mihir Hirwani is there, and then Rashid Khan is very tough to keep actually. Rashid,
For
I kept
SRH.
it. Yeah, yeah. Rashid was little tough needle to take, because he even batsmen didn't know, and even sometime I can't pick him that what he's bowling, because he has got such a beautiful wrist. Difficult to pick Rashid actually. Rashid is the toughest.
No, I really like that season of SRH. You guys really played
Yes,
like
sir.
a champion, and you beating RCB, a red
In
hot,
the finals.
yes,
Yes,
RCB
yes, yes,
final, and with
yes,
Christopher getting runs, Virat Kohli getting runs, still losing the game by 8 runs.
yes,
SRH
yes.
was really
Fantastic final actually.
beautiful final. I mean, really,
Yes,
I
yes.
think
Beautiful finals, and Mustafizur has become star in that.
yes,
Mustafizur Rahman from Bangladesh. I think he bowled tremendously
yeah.
in that particular year, 2016. I think fantastic year was for us.
So what we see is a lot of these cricketers who are towards the fag end of their career. They are not allowed to take part in other leagues. So you have decided to quit. I mean, retire from all forms of the game in India.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now you are allowed to go and play in other T20 leagues abroad. So have you got any calls from any of the countries? Then Naman, please come and play for us.
See, I've announced that to all on my retirement day. I announced that I'm ready and available to play, so that if anyone wants to contact me, they are free to contact. Yeah, yeah. So that's what my that be a bit now, because after this retirement, next 2 years is a bit what I'll do. So it's better to play some cricket, I think, which I love the most. So better to play some leagues, so my mind will be occupied and still I'm fit to play. T20
Yeah,
I can play. I think T20 is not a uh, big deal, as I have already played first class cricket so long. So
so long.
the basic idea, yeah. So basic idea I have. So what I need to do and how I need to do. So I can play this T20. I think hardly 3 hours game. So
Yeah, you can actually. But tell me something. When MS was there, he almost killed competition. The thing called competition. No other wicketkeeper could come into the fray. So
yeah,
that phase, I mean, how strong were you as a cricketer? Because you knew, no matter how big you perform, how
yeah.
consistently you perform, it's going to be MS Dhoni will be sitting and doing all the job for India. So, but
What
how did you keep yourself motivated?
See, there are a lot of IPL is there. So first of all, that if I'll perform well, I'll be picked in IPL. Then if I perform there, then I've never thought that I'll replace Mahi Bhai. I always thought that I'll play with Mahi Bhai under him.
Yeah.
I never thought that because he's a legend and he's the backbone of Indian team, so we can play with him, under him. Actually, we can play under him. So that's what my thought is there. That whenever I get a chance, because I can bat, I can open, I can play number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever number team management want me to bat, I can do. Yeah, so I have that experience to open the innings also. At 14 15 years I opened for MP, Central Zone, India A also. Sometime I batted number 7, so I have that experience to bat. So that's what my my thought process was that I can play with Mahi Bhai as an opener, as a number 3 or number 4, number 5, number 6, whatever. Or in fact, if some test match, if Mahi Bhai wants to take rest, I can keep also. So that's what my thought is there.
No, it
I've
was
never
really,
thought of.
and that's why you were always around. You were always around.
Yeah.
It's a different story that no one actually backed you consistently, but it would have been a different story altogether. But I really like the way you would surprise any bowler in the world with a first ball six, which you could do so easily. First ball, just whack it out of the park.
Yeah, it's all depend on how you practice. When I bat in the nets or wherever I used to bat, I means I have hit so many balls before that, so it feels very it looks very easy. But before that, I've hit almost 1,000 balls before that to hit that
Before
six.
a match. Before a
Sorry?
match. Before a
In
match.
practice.
Oh.
Before means before a match, in practice sessions, before 1 day, 2 days. So I've hit so many balls that I can see the ball like a football. So
No,
even
that's really, really striking because what we see with batsmen, modern day batsmen, they go out there, see the pace and bounce of the wicket before launching their strokes. They wait for the ball to come. They take their time. Just don't go hammer and tong with they don't bang bang from ball one. But
ball
Naman
one.
Ojha, you are one of the rare guys I have seen that if Dale Steyn is running in, you're not scared of going and hitting him through the line for a six straight down the ground.
If his ball is there in my zone, I back myself. I
Yeah,
don't see who I mean whoever bowls or whatever bowls. If ball is in my zone, I'll back myself.
absolutely, and that's been the hallmark of your batsmanship, and you've been amazing. But tell me something, Madhya Pradesh, the Central Zone, they have produced so many cricketers over the years. Why even we have discussed also in the past with a lot of cricketers why we don't have a single test cricketer from that zone or from your state who has played more than 25 test matches. Why is it so?
I think that question you need to ask to management, those guys who are there. I can't answer that. But yeah, I think if cricket wants to improve in MP, I think a lot of test cricketers, a lot of one-day players, a lot of IPL players need to be played from MP. Then only the cricket will prosper. Then only the players will fight for their places. Then that's the way. That's on means they will see they'll see each other, and then they will see that what I'll improve, how I'll improve. Because if he can play, then I can also play. What he is doing, I can do better than him. So there's the healthy competition being grown in the team, and then only the players will go and play at the highest level. If you play only here, see, it's not their fault actually. If you play here only, they'll it means the best player will see that I am the best now. But if he'll play in Dilip Trophy, then he feels that okay, I need to improve this fault of my batting or my bowling or whatever. Then if he play in IPL, then he needs to think one more time that what I need to improve, my fitness I need to improve, then I need to improve my catching, then I can't play sweep shot, or I can't play pull shot. That shot I need to improve to play at the highest level. But if you don't go at the highest level, then how that thought will come in your mind? That thought will not never come in your mind to play that how will I improve, because he is the best, because he is the best player in MP. So he
Hmm.
will not think that how means. Did you got my point?
Yeah. Absolutely. But
Yeah,
what is also more striking is that you announced your retirement in Vijay Hazare Trophy. MP lose a match for
yeah.
by more than 300 runs to Jharkhand,
Yeah.
where Ishan Kishan, another
Another star in some
star in making, has smashed
star in
that
making. Yeah.
190 odd runs he scored. Uh, Naman Ojha is not there with MP team anymore, and they lose by such a huge margin.
See, that's how they will learn. Because one day I have to go. One day I have to retire, and these young guns will have to learn how to. My best wishes are always with my team. Actually, this is my team. because I take care of my team like my baby actually. But this is unfortunate that I have took retirement. I decided to take retirement after 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 this pandemic. I thought that it's better that the young guns will play now, because how long they will wait, and they and that's how they will learn that what need to be done at that particular time to get him out, or to not get him, not giving very easy runs, or just keep him away from the strike. I think that strategy need to be worked, I think, and I think they will work in from next game. I think one odd game, I think it can happen with any team. So I back my team and I wish them all the best. Those who are watching, those who are not watching, I always behind you, and I always wish my team all the best, and just come out with flying colors.
Absolutely.
Make us
Rahul,
proud.
Rahul Vyas is saying you're a wonderful person, most humble player I have seen. That I completely agree. And Anil Bansal is saying the best wicketkeeper of India. So, lot of compliments.
Thank you, Rahul bhai and
Anil
Mr.
Bansal.
Bansal. Yeah, thank you, thanks.
No, really, it means a lot because the legacy छोड़ के जाते हैं cricketers. I'm sure they must have come and told you, Naman bhai, don't go. Just play for another season or two. They must have asked you.
It's not anyone can say, but it should come from within. Actually, it should come from inside, that I need to, and that feeling, if that feeling is not there, then no point being playing the game, this beautiful game. I think it should come from within, to get from morning 6 o'clock routine to 9 o'clock routine. I think to sleeping routine to getting up, I think that is more important. If you, and if it's been difficult for you to getting up or sleeping at 9, I think then it's time to move on and do some other thing.
I'm not wrong in my assessment when I said Kabir Ali is saying handsome player. So when I talked about that, how he should be doing movies. So yeah,
That feeling is gone now.
that feeling is
That
gone.
feeling is gone. In last 20 years, I played first class cricket, so I think I'm in love with this. And let's see how life goes. You
I
never
know.
know.
You never know. You never know.
You never
But
know what is coming next.
what is coming next?
What is coming next? That will be surprised.
एक चीज है, it must be really gratifying to see so many wicketkeeper batsmen doing well. Rishabh Pant,
Yes,
uh,
yes.
then Sanju Samson, and all these guys are doing exceedingly well.
I think they all are very good batsmen. I think they need to little work hard in their keeping, and I think Rishabh is doing that. That we can see in the last Test match.
Yeah,
Rishabh has done well. I think he has improved. I think, but he needs to be focused. I think keeping is not like that. The one day you took beautiful catches and then you can relax. Every day and every hour you need to be very, very focused. Every ball, I think every practice session you need to be focused. You need to take care of your body as well. As a
Absolutely.
wicket keeper, I know that, because back and hamstrings, and and it take a lot of toll from your body. So uh, I wish him luck. Everyone, means all those, Ishan is there, I think, Sanju, Rishabh, I wish them luck and do well for India and just win many more trophies.
Actually, and we are also missing out one more name, KL Rahul. He's also a wicketkeeper.
KL Rahul has not been a wicket keeper when we used to play together in Sunrisers Hyderabad. But now he has improved. I think he is keep on focusing. His fitness is very good, actually, KL. So I think fitness is more required in wicket keeping, and I think KL is very, very fit. So he can, and I think he is doing it from last 2 years. I think 1.5 year he is keeping for in one days and T20s. I think so. Definitely he will, and he bats like a match winner. I think
Absolutely.
he'll improve. I think he and Rishabh will improve definitely. Because they have batting gives them confidence, because they score runs, so they are very much relaxed behind the stumps. I think that is more important for a wicket keeper, to be relaxed behind. Yeah.
But who is the choice for keeping the wickets in shorter formats for India in ODI and T20? Is it
I
KL
think
Rahul?
I think those. I think professional. I think those who are keeping in test match. I think can keep in T20s, and they can keep because that one chance will, one chance will make or break the match. So I think I prefer as in those who are keeping in test match and 4 days. I think they should keep in, if they are in the team, then they should give in preference over only 1 day keeper or T20 keeper.
But Mahi was excellent. He hardly dropped any catch. He improved initially. A lot of former cricketers have pointed out when Mahi was new to international cricket, he was not as good as what he became later on. But he was very safe. He's safe on a very important day.
Yeah.
Bowlers can get that feeling, that if I bowl, Naman will take the catch no matter what. That feeling is very special for any bowler, for any team, for any captain, isn't it?
Yes, yes. That that belief of bowler, I think, should be there. That if I nick a batsman, he is definitely going towards the pavilion only.
Yeah.
He is not going to watch that the catch has been taken or not. I think that you need to focus more. And the Mahibai is very. I think he has improved in thing. Anyone, I think Rishabh also can. He will also improve day by day if he keep in test matches. Definitely, he'll improve in 1 day and T20. I think it's very easy for him to keep because it's very tough to keep in a test match. So I'm
Yeah.
sure that yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But they say Riddhiman is the best keeper in India right now, and he's very very unlucky. But he's already played 38 Test matches,
Exactly.
despite.
Means, there are people talking about 30. I think he's very senior also. I think I don't know. Means I can't comment on Pops. Actually, he is my teammate also. He was, but people saying lucky and good keeper, and I don't understand what the combination. I think anyone who is playing need to perform for India. I think whatever other things are there, they should be sorted out in first class cricket. If you are coming at Test cricket, you are there to perform for India. That's it. If you want any experience or anything, go and play first class cricket. As simple as that.
Absolutely. Your Naman, you were absolutely the perfect brand ambassador in terms of showing your skills behind the stumps while batting at domestic cricket. Whenever you're given an opportunity, you've done well for yourself and for the team. But tell me, who is your best keeper?
My best keeper is Mahi Bhai, I think. Mahi Bhai and Adam Gilchrist, I admire more. Nowadays,
Okay.
I think Rishabh, I think he's tremendous batsman, and I'm sure that he will improve in next 1 year. He'll become the best keeper. I think as that's what I can see in him means from here
But isn't
that
it
he'll
sad
become the best.
somewhere down the,
Sorry.
isn't it sad somewhere down the line that a wicketkeeper is judged by the way he bats, not the way he
I think Adam Gilchrist has changed the all dynamics of wicketkeeper. Actually, when he came before that, I think a keeper should be a keeper only. He can bat a bit, but after Adam Gilchrist, I think the dynamics of and then MS Bhai has changed the whole dynamics. That keeper should be a very good batsman.
So were
So
you
both
happy?
of them.
No, you must have how
Yes, I do.
surprised.
I do.
Sorry.
See, I don't mind because I am also a good batsman. So I don't mind being a good batsman or a bad batsman. I think, yeah, I think a batsman can give if a keeper can score hundreds. I think
Hmm.
that gives an extra advantage to a team that to play at number seven, you can whatever you want. You want extra bowler or you want an extra batsman, you can keep that. So that's what how when Bundela has taken over from in 2009 season, that's what we have an advantage that I can bat, I can keep, I was opening the innings and then I'm keeping. So we had an option to play number seven if we need a bowler, or if we need a spinner, or if we need a batsman, we can play at number seven. So we are and we have done well in from 2009 to 2015, 16, 17. I think season we did well actually. We have almost every year we have played quarterfinals, semi-finals, quarterfinals. So according to me, I think with the team we have, I think we did really well to qualify in the Ranji Trophy quarterfinals, pre-quarterfinals. So that that extra skill gives the edge to the team. So I think that is much more important. If that skill is giving to extra edge and that winning combination to the team, I think definitely that will pay off.
So we had a remarkable and a historic Australian tour where India
Yes,
beat
yes,
Aussies by 2-1 margin. We lost the opening test match. It was quite
yes, yes.
was a meek surrender of the batsman. 36 all out in a pink ball test match. We are again going to play a pink
Yeah,
ball test match in Ahmedabad. You have played a lot
yeah.
at Mira. So can you just tell me how Indian team should be feeling? How will that Adelaide test match still be there inside their minds?
No,
How
no, no, not at all. I think different condition are there. They Australia have a different condition. Then Motera has a different condition. I think it must be little. I think day night. I think dew factor is also there, and pink ball moves a bit more than than red ball.
Mm,
Starting
mm,
means 10 overs or 12 overs. I think I mean that ball has a very good seam, so the seam movement is there, lateral movement is there. So that's what I feel when I played the pink ball test match in Australia.
yeah,
Unofficial test match, I think. Though two test match unofficial, yeah. So that's what I think, that the lateral movement is a bit more in. But I think our openers are red hot. Rohit Sharma and Shubman
absolutely.
Gill, I think they can handle anything.
Yeah, they're
They can
doing.
handle anything. Yeah, yeah. So
This is
good luck to the team India. I think tomorrow. I think they're starting a test match tomorrow,
yeah. I
one
mean,
thirty.
they're usually yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
we, but what I really like about you, that that feeling of goodness. The team is doing well. You're not part of the team, but you know them personally on a personal front, and wishing them
yeah.
luck all the time. But tell me something. The best fast bowlers, top five fast bowlers you have faced in your last 19 years that you've played cricket at the highest level. Uh, who all are these five top fast bowlers you've faced?
Dale Strain.
Okay.
Then Mitchell Johnson. Mitchell
Yeah.
Stark.
Little stuff. Yeah.
Then Umesh Yadav. Umesh, I
Yeah.
think, is fastest of all of them. Umesh is real quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bumrah. Jasprit Bumrah, I think.
Yeah. Umesh again is sold to your old franchisee Delhi Capitals at
Yes.
a very and he was talk of the town because he was sold at a very cheaper price, compared to the other foreign fast bowlers who don't have much of experience playing in India. So
Yeah,
it became
correct.
a point in India. Umesh, and then people said he only plays Test cricket, but I thought someone with that kind of pace. Well, he's not as consistent as someone like McGrath used to be or something. He's not so immaculate with line and length, but he's good. He's quick, isn't it? I mean, 8 crore mein Umesh
Umesh is
Yadav.
good. Umesh is accurate, I think, and there are a lot of coaching staff is there,
Hmm, hmm,
and there is 1 month time, 1.5 month time is there, and there are and every franchisee have a beautiful set of coaches.
hmm,
So why not they improve? If a bowler is playing test match,
hmm.
he can play any format then.
Yeah,
You just need to work on them. Work on anyone means who those you think that he is talented and he has a pace can improve in 1 month. I think if he is continuous playing test match, he matlab, in 1 month time, 1.5 month is there before IPL. So definitely 15 days you require with bowling coach and your head coach, and it will be sorted out. It's not as big thing
he was
as
also a former teammate Chris Morris in Delhi, right? If I'm not mistaken.
yes, yes. Chris was there with me.
And he's sold at a premium cost, premium
Whop price of
rate, 16.25
15
crore. Yeah. So and a lot of
Yeah,
people are saying a lot of things, but what is Naman Ojha saying about his former IPL teammate Chris Morris?
I think first of all, congratulations for $2.5 million.
Yeah,
For That's great,
yeah,
and and I feel that Chris has got a unique skill set.
mm,
Fast bowling also, he can win the matches, and with the bat also he can win the matches.
mm,
And he is a good fielder also. So no means every team wants him. Every franchisee wants him, or every team wants him as an all-rounder at number seven. As I told you that if you have a number seven option like Chris Morris, I think any teams need him to win the IPL 2021. So that's That's how it is. Means that dynamics goes like this.
But this year, are you banking on Mumbai Indians to lift their sixth title, or will it be some other new champion? But how does it feel? What are the thoughts inside the player's mind when they see one team doing exceedingly well for for 5 long seasons, and they're what a champion side they are. I mean, don't you feel a new champion should emerge every time IPL is played? A new champion, a new
Every time means there are years when teams have won. As I was in SRS, then
yes,
we
yes,
won.
yes, yes.
And I was in Delhi in 2000, I think 12. I think we are close to the title. But I
Yeah,
think hats off to Rohit, actually, the captain of Mumbai Indians. I think hats off to him. He has not changed the core of the team. The
yeah,
core remains every time. Means they make sure that the core remains same. I think that is the most important thing in T20 format, because
absolutely.
you cannot give two chances and then you can drop a player. If a franchisee feel that the player is good enough to play T20 cricket, I think he should be given a long run. I think 10 matches, 8 matches, 7 matches, I think a long run, then only he can perform. If like Kedar Jadhav, I think Kedar Jadhav is a match winner. According to me, I think he is a match winner. He can win games at any day, at any single point. But sometimes somehow you don't click. In those situations you get out. That doesn't mean that he is not a T20. He is not a T20 player or he is a bad player. That means that the time is not with him. But the Mumbai Indians have not changed their core. That's why this team is very very successful in IPL. And if you see the other team, they keep on changing their 5 players. And in Mumbai Indians, there are 6 or 7 players remains in the team. 8 players, I think, they are fixed. That's what
Absolutely.
I am watching him from last 5 years. I think last 5 years they've won 3 titles, because they've not changed the that core of the team. So that is more important. I think they believe in they buy the player with the belief that he will be with us for next 5 years, 8 years. That's the belief they have for while picking the player. They have that belief, so that belief should be there always while
Absolutely.
picking up the player. Yeah.
So what was the thought process of SRH in that 2016 final when you were up against inform and very powerful RCB, and everyone thought RCB is going to lift the tournament, lift the IPL that season.
I think I'm Tom Moody is our coach, and Lakshman Bhai is our mentor.
Yeah,
And if you see in that season, we have played only 13 players.
yeah.
We have also not changed the core of the team.
Oh, yes, yes, yes,
Core
yes.
remains the same. If you see from first match
Absolutely,
to 17 match, I think the core was same. Hardly one or two changes is there when required.
absolutely.
Otherwise, there is no change in all 17 players. I think 9 players or 10 players remains the same. Only one player have changed. I don't know, the fast bowler or something. Ashish Nehra Bhai was got injured. So then Barinder Saran came in, or some other fast bowler was there. But the core remains the same. That's why means any team. If the core remain, if you keep on changing, then players don't have confidence to play in T20. Then they don't back their shots. And a franchisee or a team wants in T20 to back, players should back their style of play
Yeah.
to be successful. Yeah.
No, I mean everyone gets into that knee jerk kind of a reaction when you lose a game. They want to make a change. They said a change is the only constant. Change can
Yeah,
get us
yeah,
out of it, but it doesn't work like that. You have
yeah.
to back your value. And
You
biggest
have to.
example is CSK.
Yeah, if
I'm
you
not,
see CSK, I think they're also successful franchisee.
yeah,
They have only changed the core this year because I think fitness issues are there, because there are all senior players are there. They've crossed almost 37, 38 years. I mean, maximum core of their players have crossed 37 years or 35 years. There are very few youngsters. I think they came only last year.
yeah,
So I think that's how means they also played with the same core over the years. That's why CSK also is. If you leave last year, I think they are a successful franchisee, according to me.
absolutely. And talking about the core, so in order to keep your core fresh and fit, you also need to rotate your players. So we are seeing Indian cricket team is rotating a lot of their players. You see Indian cricket team are doing the same. So this is a latest trend which has come because there are so much of performing assets in the system. You have to keep rotating players. Bumrah is not being made to play the T20 series. He's rested. You're getting next bunch of players who didn't play the test match cricket. Who playing the test match cricket won't be. Bumrah is the big example. So, what are your thoughts? This rotation, how the Indian players, the Indian mentality is like this. If you're playing, you're scoring runs, you're taking wickets. I want to go and play the next match. I don't want to get dropped. एक thought hai, this is what people think in India. But how is the new India going to shape up with this rotation thing? How do you see that as a challenge?
I think it's good for young players. I think they at least get some games on the tours. Or there are three newcomers in the team. I think Ishan Kishan, Surya Kumar Yadav, and Rahul Tewatia. I think big congratulations to them to be make that cut in the Indian team. If I think senior players have not been rested, these three can't get their chance, and they are also performing very good. They are in, I think, super form, all three. So I think can, but if you see that Rohit, Virat, KL, and Chahal, they are not, means there are 5-6 players are there. The best core of T20 is there. So and in this shorter format only you can get some experience. So these young kids will get experience in first T20, then one day, and then if they perform better, then they'll come in the test.
Absolutely.
So I think it's good. I think T20, I think one format can give little more chances for the youngsters. Then how will they get some experience of international cricket? I think so. I think that's a good move, that the senior player will play in test cricket or one day cricket, and then the juniors will get some chances in home series or away.
Absolutely. And that will also take care of the burnout. If at all there is burnout.
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
because round is there after 1 month, so players need some rest. Yeah.
So this year, what is your plan? You're going to play T20. Your plans to look after the MP Ranji Trophy team eventually, because they are getting coaches from outside, from Mumbai, Delhi, and all that, coaching coaches, getting coaches from other states. But when you have someone as big as Naman Ojha, who's set the right example, who's always been the right sort of, was all the, what do you call it, the law. Always followed the laws of the game so beautifully. Played the game with right spirit, and perfect brand ambassador for the state. Can we see you coaching the side, the Ranji Trophy side, one day?
One day, one day, definitely, yes. I think one day, yes, because I think this is my team, and definitely, if my youngsters or my seniors, if they want any suggestion or if they want anything, definitely I'll help them.
It was you've been a real champion, and that's why when we heard about your retirement announcement, we thought this is a good opportunity to have a chat with you and get to know what was going through your mind. So it's kind of sad that you have to say you have to stop playing on Indian soil because you have other plans, but we keep watching Naman Ojha and different roles, a role of a coach. Probably you can see him doing a movie one day. I am harping on this point again and again because potential hai. Potential.
See, no one saw that potential which you saw. So thanks to you.
I'm seeing it because I can see it. Obviously, I'm an audience. We are consumer. We are going to see it. We consume cricket. We consume movies. We consume everything. But yes, you've really done everything with so much of dignity, and that's why it's a celebration that Naman Ojha is today in front of us. Guys who joined us, thanks for hearing this show. And Naman, thanks a lot for coming on SK Live. was really.
Thank you, Neil, for having me in your show. I think I keep on watching your Sports Kida always, and this time I am on this show on Sports Kida show. So thanks for having me. Nice talking to you.
Nice chatting with you, and we'll keep chatting again and again because cricket की बातें बंद नहीं होना चाहिए, no matter what.
बिल्कुल, क्रिकेट की बातें बंद नहीं होना चाहिए.
Thank you. Good night. Take care.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Bye.
Bye.